Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash, the bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well and teach this truth with all honesty and sincerity. I want to say Shalom to the Akim that pushed this truth with all sincerity and great diligence. Also to the scattered Israelites, hopefully elect among these heathen nations that hold near and dear this truth. Follow law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwat that listen and learn in silence, playing your creation role as the Lord commanded you to, which is in all subjection, reverencing your husband. This is your brother Azar from Jim in St. Louis. And brothers put this video in the chat and basically showing Esau in his true nature, showing just how vile and just how much of a vessel of dishonor this man is. You see, and they act as if they are so upright and so holy and so, just innocent, but their whole existence is to bring destruction to the world, man. They are the vessels unto dishonor. The Israelites was created to be the vessels unto honor. But this is Esau in his nature, man. This is how they operate. This has been their MO. Their blessing, in the book of Genesis, where Isaac blessed them with the sword. You shall rule by the sword. And that's how they have gotten everything they have gotten. I'm gonna play this video and grab some precepts and hey, Lord willing, you understand and receive this and see that this man is not your friend, man. This man is not your friend, especially if you're an Israelite. Yeah, you crying for it. You raised this maniac.
Random too. I get it.
How old is Brian?
19.
19.
What's going on, man?
19, mom finds head and hands in son's room. Why? I could tell you why. Unsupervised, just be locked up in a room, gaming or whatever, playing with himself, whatever, and nobody even knows what he's up to. One thing, Keisha crazy, but one thing about in majority in the so-called Israelite home, man, you ain't finna be doing anything up in your room. You ain't gonna just be able to have body parts in your room and you just sleeping good and peaceful like you just all ain't did nothing. No, for the most part, I could say old school moms, Israelite moms, they checking your room drawers. You know what I'm saying? That they looking, see what you into. These Edomite parents, they don't be looking to find nothing that's going on with their children. But anyway, just threw that in there.
Okay, so parents have some concerns with some stuff they may have found in your room?
Yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay, and how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With what?
A knife.
Why would you have done that?
I've always wondered what murder felt like.
Parents have some concerns.
All right. Now, listen to how his voice changes from being all chipper, hee hee, Heidi ho, Ned Flanders, to when he go and tell the truth, his voice drop like, you know, something hopped on him.
Some stuff they may have found in your room?
Um, yeah, I believe so.
And what would it be?
A human head and hands.
Like for real human head and hands?
Yes.
From?
That fellow who went missing recently.
Which fellow was that?
Warren Brown.
Warren Brown? When did he go missing?
The night of the 27th.
The night of the 27th? Okay. And how did you end up with him?
I murdered him.
With?
Just said it. He came up all Ned Flandersy. Then he quickly changed to the Joker once he admitted the truth. But let me grab a precept real quick. Let me go to Psalms 55. This is Psalms 55 and verse 19. Yahweh shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Salah, because they have no changes, therefore they fear not Yahweh. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Hey, and Esau loved to put on that real high pitched voice without any bass in it, and you know it throws people off. And yet he'll act like a lot of bass in your voice. It's criminal almost. You know, I can attest. Esau will charge your ass with verbal assault causing mental anguish. That is an actual charge, man. So the whole time he's coming with subtlety with his voice, crouching, you know, with that low or high pitch, no bass in his voice, throwing you off like he's not a threat, but inwardly he's a fucking the devil, man. He's looking to slay you. He's looking to slay you. Let me go to Book of Sirach, chapter 12, and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. You see, that same hatred, man. Same hatred. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he standing up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh a wild beast? You fucking around with Esau, man. He gonna bite you. He's that serpent, man. He's that old devil, man. And it's proven. The scriptures are true. Anybody has ever been in league with Esau, neutral, or on his side, or against him, he's going to bring destruction to you, man. He's going to screw you over. He's going to bite you. he's going to get you, man. Let's go to the book of Leviticus 24 and 17. And he that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. And It's a difference between killing and murder. Killing, the word is harag in the Hebrew, which there is righteous killing, certain things that a person is worthy to be put to death for in the eyes of the Lord. You see? But what does Esau do in his system? He keeps these people and use them for a later date. You see, he catch the pedophiles and all the vile people and put them in prison, maybe, and do psyops with them, man. Uses them for later dates. You see, and if you really good, he gonna put you on the team. You see, look at what these hackers, man. These hackers get off of jobs with the feds all the time. You think that Esau don't recruit these psychos and these murderers? You don't know Esau. And murder is ratazah. So that's what the word should be there. You know, you murder, man, you shall be put to death, because the law goes into accidental deaths, fighting deaths, or deaths during the strife. It goes on murder, which is contemplated, or covetousness, um, unaliving someone. So yeah, this guy would have been put to death, man, in a righteous world. You see. Let's go to the book of First John. um, This is First John 3:9. Whosoever is born of Yahweh doth not commit sin, for his seed remaineth in him, and he cannot sin, because he is born of Yahweh. In this the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of Yahweh, neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that ye heard of the beginning, from the beginning, Salakia, that we should love one another, not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. You see, this guy, he just said he just wanted to know what murder felt like. He just did it, man. That is the nature of Esau, man, to be a bloodthirsty man. They eat blood. I've seen Edomites kill a deer and rub the blood on their face, drink it for the adrenaline that's running through the blood. A fresh kill. I remember reading one of the first books I picked up, besides the scriptures, when I was younger, was a book called The Most Dangerous Game. And it shows you just how bloodthirsty Esau is. It was a group of hunters that had hunted every game animal and wanted to move up to a more elusive predator, or a more elusive prey. So they took homeless guys and promised them $1 million if they can escape these Edomites hunting him down. And guess what? They used a Jake to recruit this Jake, because they felt like he was worthless, man. He was homeless, so he'd be a good kill and catch and kill. That's the nature of them, man. And they came out with a movie, I believe, called The Game, with Ice-T in it. But anywho, that's the nature of Esau, man. And Cain, that's the same spirit that was in Cain that dwells with these Edomites, man. Just like the spirit of the Lord dwells in the midst of Jerusalem, in the midst of the Israelites. The Satan has his people that he deals through. You see, they are nigh unto him, the children of that serpent seed mentioned in Genesis. Um, let's go to the book of Ezekiel. 35 and this is verse Ezekiel 35 and verse 3. And say unto it, matter of fact, I go up from the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, which is a dwelling place of the ancient Edomites. This was one of their habitations in the cliffs and the rocks. I am against thee. I will stretch out mine hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. You see, it says Mount Seir. Who was those inhabitants of Mount Seir? The Edomites, man. It says they love blood. Since you have not hated blood, I will make blood pursue thee. They were always on some killing shit. They have that spirit in them, man, to do evil. Scriptures say they can't go to bed unless they commit an act of wickedness, man. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk. And it's all just coming out, man. Esau is being discovered, man. You see? He's being uncovered, exposed. It's all in the scriptures, man. This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. You see? His desire was just to kill somebody just because, and he did that. And is as death. Yeah, everywhere they go, they bring death and destruction, man, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. You see? Hey, and if this guy wasn't caught, he was just going to do it again. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 4. I'll start at verse 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. You see? They're the border of wickedness. Wherever they go, it's the max amount of wickedness, man. Look at Tel Aviv. Look at this place, Americas. Everywhere they go, spreading this democracy, wickedness is spread. Wickedness increase. Um, this is Romans chapter 9. This is Romans 9 and 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, Why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? So the Lord is seeing this, man. But guess what? They have a set amount of wickedness that they have to accomplish before they are destroyed, man. The Lord is long suffering them in their wickedness, man, because he's going to show his wrath in their judgment, which is soon approaching, man. Hopefully this year, man. Let's go to 2 Timothy 2 and 20. But in a great house there are not only vessels of gold and of silver, but also of wood and of earth, and some to honor and some to dishonor. And these Edomites are the vessels unto dishonor. And the Israelites, well, the Lord's elect are the vessels unto honor. Really, the whole nation of Israel, but we understand 2/3 is they messed up right now, man. They messed up, man. And even the Lord said he polluted his inheritance, by putting us up under these heathens, man. But the Lord is gonna clean us up, and he's gonna destroy the wicked seed, man. Ain't gonna be no more of this in the kingdom unless it's us turn these heathens up, man. Let me go to the book of Psalms. Um, like in verse 12. The wicked plotted against the just and gnashed upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Hey, and his day is coming, man. You can see it. You can see the Edomites trying to keep the control of the narrative, but the Lord is putting his angels out here, man, to shake things up, man. These spirits are activating out here at the hand of the Heavenly Father. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. Their sword shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. You see? The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. You feel me? The Israelites are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven forever. We're going to have dominion and rulership forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the day of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. You see, the Lord is not going to let them get away with the things that they have done. They're just slated for destruction, and we see this playing out. And it's gonna get worse because Esau, when he's backed into a corner, he's like a rat. He's just gonna anything that's backed into a corner is gonna strike out. And Esau is being backed into this corner, but hey, this is your lot to be the wicked, and they're doing their job, man. This is Psalms 59 and verse 1. I'll start at verse 2. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. Now this is when Saul is seeking to slay King David, but this is how the spirit in these Edomites operate, man. Want to kill for nothing, for being righteous, man. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. For lo, they lie in wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me, not for my transgression, nor for my sin, O Lord. They run and prepare themselves without my fault. Awake to help me, and behold. But this is a prayer of the King David to unto the Lord. And this is what we have to pray to and be in good standings with the Heavenly Father so he can keep us out of this enemy snare, man. Keep us out of the arm's reach of these devils, man. They don't need a reason or a cause. They could just see your afro walking down the street and it triggers something in them. You know, they hate your very existence, you Israelites, man. Your melanin, your hair that grows up to the sun. Your they hate your culture. They hate your identity, your heritage, man, because they are not it. Let me go to Ecclesiastes. I mean, it's Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. You see? And the Lord controls these spirits, on the left hand side too. And the Lord uses Esau to take out the wicked, man. You know, he's the Lord's sword on his left hand side. Well, I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.